To the nation's capital, where televangelist Johnson Suleman has given more details about the police operation that led to the arrest of a member of the gang that attempted to assassinate him. Mr. Suleman says he had to mobilize the police for action to be taken. Sifon SCN reports.
I was among the people that attacked Apostle Johnson Suleman.
A confession that raises more questions about those behind the alleged assassination.
Actually, it was a case of assassination, but I don't have the details of the operation. So it was Ilyasu and Lapista that have the full information.
It's nearly 9 months since the attack that resulted in the deaths of 6 persons, including 3 policemen. The emerging facts give credence to the claim that it was sponsored. In this video, the target of the attack, who escaped death by the whiskers, gives details of the investigation.
October, there was an attempt. You all saw the attempt. And when the attempt came, I told myself I wasn't going to rest until we get to the people. So I started with a group of officers, and they were not fast, so I moved to another set. They were not fast, I moved to. You see, now the police are taking the credit for something that someone mobilized them to do. I mean, they were deadly guys. They don't use phone, they use telegram. So to track them was a little bit. The guy you saw on the video is the sniper. They caught him in Akure. And you'll be shocked that we caught him 2 months ago. It's a deadly gun. They are about killing, kidnapping. There was a man in this town called Baba Petro. Those are the group that kidnapped him. The governor of Kogi State, one time his mother was attempted. That is the group that attempted the murder.
Aside from the suspect being held and 2 of his colleagues killed, the other members of the 7-man gang are still at large. Sifon ACN, TVC News, Abuja.
Still in the nation's capital, where the leadership of the National Assembly says the Tinubu administration is committed to addressing all nagging issues surrounding educational instability and restiveness across tertiary institutions nationwide. The lawmakers also assured the citizens that a boost for educational development is part of its legislative agenda for the next 4 years. National Assembly correspondent Joke Adisa reports.
Over the years, the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies, as a research organ of the Parliament, has built the capacity of many. It has continued to deepen legislative knowledge and provide training for legislators, their aides, staff of the National Assembly, and other members of the public. It's the occasion of the matriculation of 107 students in different fields of endeavors. The Institute says it is growing in leaps and bounds to accommodate more trainees towards deepening the nation's democracy.
A minimum of attendance of 75% is required for you to be allowed into the examination halls. Continuous assessment must be taken with all seriousness, as this constitutes 30% to 40% of your examination. Upon your successful completion of this program, you will be awarded a certificate by the University of Benin. The best student among you will also be recognized and offered an award of excellence.
I admit you in her behalf to full membership of the University of Benin.
For the leadership of the 10th National Assembly, revamping the education sector is key as it puts finishing touches to its legislative agenda. It says the 70% turnover of legislators places more responsibility on the Institute for capacity building.
This institution is committed to addressing the weighty issues that will enhance quality education in our tertiary institutions. We are witnesses to the Students' Loans Act, recently assented to by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and the innovative program designed to ensure access to education.
Leadership of NEOS must prioritize the purpose of the establishment of the Institute, which is primarily to provide targeted research input to legislative practices and procedures and bridge capacity gaps for members and staff of the National Assembly.
Courses undertaken by the matriculating students include Masters in Legislative Studies, Masters in Elections and Party Politics, Masters in Law and Legislative Drafting, and Postgraduate Diploma in Elections and Party Management. Joke Hedsa, TVC News, Abuja.
The Training and Doctrine Command of the Nigerian Army has commenced a 5-day workshop to harmonize the curriculum of its various training schools. The Army believes this will be a game changer in his fight against insurgency. Chenemi Bamiyi brings us details.
The Nigerian Army's fight against insurgency is constantly taking different approaches. Its operations in the last few days is yielding results. The Army attributes this to change of tactics, techniques and procedures.
To avoid duplication, and that is why this issue of harmonization of our curriculum is very, very important.
Based on research, the Army is harmonizing the curriculum of its various training institutions at this year's combined mid-year course appraisal, curriculum workshop and research development conference. The Chief of Training, Major General Jamiu Jimo, says this initiative is geared towards creating a platform that will sustain the Army's efforts in adequately preparing the troops for operations in a complex and dynamic security environment.
The Research and Development Conference will provide opportunity for the participants to assess recent developments and highlight viable effort to mitigating our security challenges.
The product of research is to retrain, to rejig the curriculum for training. If you look at what the NDA is now in terms of training today and what it was, say, 5-6 years ago, it's not the same. The officers are now being trained with better capacity to perform in the theater. Take the asymmetric nature of the conflict within the country. They have been trained for that, unlike those who came before them who were not subjected to that kind of training.
Army faces new security challenges. There's need to harmonize the curriculum of training institutions so that each personnel of the Nigerian Army is well equipped to face new and emerging security challenges in terms of capacity and in terms of tactics to confront the adversary.
Curriculum harmonization workshop, which will span over the next 4 days, hopes to strengthen personnel preparation for joint operations. Chenemi Bamiyi, TVC News, Mina.
As part of efforts to ensure the environment is clean, Governor of Taraba State, Kefasagbu, has engaged more than 1,500 casual cleaners in Jalingo. The cleaners, who are made up of unemployed graduates, students, nursing mothers, and some less privileged, on a fixed salary of 20,000 naira monthly. Correspondent Owolabi Adenusi filed in this report. And after this report, we'll bring you updates in business and sports. Stay with us.
Agbo Kefas's administration in Taraba State is looking inward to address youth restiveness and unemployment challenges inherited. The administration believes engaging the youth in productivity service will reduce crime rates. Reason for the latest recruitment of over 1,000 cleaners. Jalingo, the state capital that looks unclean, is now having a facelift as a result of over 1,000 casual staff employed by Kefas administration within a month in office. While residents commend the governor for the gesture, some of the cleaners shared their view with TVC News.
Thank you for this opportunity that the governor has given to us as unemployed youths to engage in this work. It's a very good opportunity, and we are praying that may Almighty God continue to give him more strength and wisdom so that he can lead this very good state in a good way. That at the end of everything, all the masses will enjoy and be happy.
I joined this work almost a month now, and I've been working almost every day. We've been going from places to places, making sure the place is very, very clean. I'm schooling. I'm about to write. I just wrote my WAEC last year, so my plans are for, if I'm getting this money, to hold myself and continue on my education as I do the work. Because as you can see, it's only in the morning we come for the work. So after the work, I can go for my studies during the daytime.
The leaders of the cleaners also thanked the governor for the gesture, while pleading for more workers to be engaged.
These people here, they are 1,580. We have a different category of people, but we all work in the same category. We have graduates, we have NC holder, we have diplomas, we have SSC, we have some that didn't even go to school, but we are all work together. We need more support from the government, although we are on the process. I know my master is a lover of people. He has people at heart. He had a set at heart.
The dirt blocking the drainages and waterway across Jalingo have been cleared, and the residents can now sleep with their two eyes closed during this rainy season.